What up? It's your big brother K-Rino, K-Rino, and I'm gonna redo this video because I did it the other day, and I got a phone call and I had to stop my video short. But I do want to get more into depth um, today. As y'all know, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan was banned from Facebook and Instagram, and there's been outrage, definitely from those who support Minister Farrakhan. But we want to address, I guess, kind of different angles of it because you have those of us, excuse my voice, you have those of us who are outraged that the minister was banned due to what Facebook termed as dangerous speech. I'll put dangerous in quotes because I don't know of any history of anything Minister Farrakhan has done or said or incited anyone to act in what we would describe as a dangerous manner. He's never put the key in anybody's back to go out and commit acts of violence against anyone. He's never put the key in anybody's back to go out and vandalize anybody's property, to bomb anybody's home, to inflict harm upon anybody's family. He's never done any of those things. There's no record of that. All he's ever done was teach truth. That's all he's ever done was teach truth and give out information that's been thoroughly vetted. He doesn't speak just empty words. And for those of you who know him, y'all know what I'm saying. For those of you who don't know him, then you should do your research because nothing that comes out of Minister Farrakhan's mouth is ever going to just be some loose, lightweight, frivolous nonsense. It's going to always be something that he has had researched or researched himself and that's been thoroughly vetted, or divine revelation. And that's a whole nother level because revelation and scholarship are two different things. And some of you cats function and focus so much on what you deem to be scholarship, just gathering of information, that you disregard when you got a divine man right in your midst. So, with that being said, Facebook put out a ban against Minister Farrakhan, but not only Minister Farrakhan, also Alex Jones of InfoWars, and also the British cat. I can't pronounce his name. His name is, he got a name on him, but I can't pronounce his name. I'm not going to even try. But I don't want y'all to make any mistake about it. This whole thing was about banning Minister Farrakhan. Everybody else, like I said earlier, was just lumped in. And those individuals were lumped in to basically pacify any of us in the black community who may say, well, why are they just picking on Minister Farrakhan? Or they just picking on him because he's black? Now, they're picking on Minister. They're not picking on anybody. They banned Minister Farrakhan because he was a target all along. And I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been selected for the ban list because the ADL, which is the Anti-Defamation League, and the Southern Poverty Law Center, those individuals, they have actually, and the Israeli government has actually pressured Facebook into committing these acts and to carrying out this ban against Minister Farrakhan because, as you know, the minister has been highly critical. And I want y'all to focus on the word critical as it relates to members of the Jewish community. Those members would phrase or style that criticism as being anti Semitic, when in fact, there's nothing anti Semitic about truth. And there is no one that should be above criticism for their actions, especially when their actions have a proven history of being actions that are not in the best interest of certain groups of people. And the Jewish community are absolutely guilty of that. So when the minister points out the wrong in the arrogance of those members of the Jewish community, they can't take it. Because if indeed what the minister is saying is true about you, then you either got to take that on the chin and take that criticism and bow down and accept it and try to correct it, or you're going to turn tail and you're going to become wicked in your response to it and use the old famous, the old trusty, the old reliable term anti-Semitic. He's an anti-Semite. And when in fact, he is the total opposite. And in fact, those who accuse him of being an anti-Semite are not even Semitic people in the first place. I'll wait. So you're accusing an individual of being anti something and directing it at you as if you are that, when you in fact are not even what you claim he's anti. So rewind that and think about that. But what they have actually done, as I said in the other video, is that by banning Minister Farrakhan, they've actually unleashed him, because now the supporters and the followers of Minister Farrakhan are just on a heavy campaign, posting his videos up 10, 12, 15 times a day, all throughout Facebook and Instagram, posting up posters and memes and his words in text. And you're actually seeing more Farrakhan now than you saw before you banned him. So with that being said, the plan actually is backfiring on you, which is going to lead to y'all basically just banning everybody, banning all of us. Because as y'all can see on my button right here, we represent the minister to the fullest. It don't matter what you like, what you don't like, who you say is or isn't, or what's going on in your mind and the lies that have been told by media. And I'd like to address that as well, because you have a lot of black people who either in their ignorance or either in their wickedness have made a concerted effort to basically slander the name of Minister Farrakhan as well, and you have let the media shape your perception of this man. And that is probably the biggest mistake that you can make, is to allow an enemy to create your view and to tell you how you should think about a man who's been working hard in the black community for 6 decades, long before any of us were born. And so now you have individuals in my generation and younger, and even some older, but I'm speaking in particular to the younger ones, who have just showed great amounts of disrespect to Minister Farrakhan, as if your works measure up to his. What have you done besides sit at a computer and type in BS, or go look at a YouTube clip and take a YouTube clip out of context and claim that this is what it means, when you haven't watched the whole video, or you haven't spoken to anyone who knows the proper context and got a full understanding, so then you can make a determination whether you agree or disagree. So at the end of the day, we're going to stand with Farrakhan as we've been standing with him, and that's not going to change. You're going to see more of the minister than ever. So those of you who don't like him, you got every right to not like him, but make sure you don't like him because you've done thorough research, not because somebody has shaped your perception of it, or because of something you heard. Ask somebody who knows, or do your own research, and quit letting the government, and quit letting the ADL, and quit letting Israel, and quit letting the media twist your mind and put the key in your back. I'll be back with another part to this real soon, but I just wanted to put that out there and let y'all know. That's your boy. Peace.